Okay, so you learned the basic algorithm to change the corners up and down, which is you're going to need to know that for later on. So we're going to go ahead and mix this bad boy up. Give me a second here. I'll mix it up really good. Doesn't really have to be too good, so I'm going to do this step by step, go over all the possibilities. Alrighty. Now we have a pretty mixed up cube here. The way I want to teach this is how it pretty much does in the instruction manual when you buy this, is they always tell you to start off with the same color. The reason is you kind of have to remember what the bottom is so you don't screw up the cube. And as you get better, then you can start solving it from any side, but traditionally they always say the green. Easiest color to see, stands out pretty good. So we're gonna start off with green, so you look for the center green, and that is going to be our bottom. That's where we're going to start from, or in this case is technically our top. But the very first thing we're going to learn how to do is to build the cross, which is the green cross. Meaning right now we're not worried about corners, we're only worried about making a cross. And there's obviously these edges, if they're not already up here, in this case it actually worked out good that none of the greens are up here, and you're either going to have greens up here, or they're going to be in the middle section here, or they're going to be at the bottom section here, or you'll be able to see them here. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you have any greens up here, in this case I don't, but I'll just pretend that I do by just putting one up there. Okay, let's say the first thing is you get to the green and now you have one up here. You might have multiple, but for now we're just going to look at one. What you're going to want to do is look at the opposite color. In this case it's orange. Hopefully it looks orange on the camera, but you're going to want to rotate the bottom two sections until orange lines up. Orange, the other orange middle piece, and the green piece. So this is in the right spot. And that's good. So if it's here, you just rotate it until that's right, and then you got one piece in the right spot. But let's say we're going to start off the worst possible situation where you have none of them matched up. So the first thing you're going to want to do, the easiest thing you're going to want to do, is remember this is the top. Maybe put your finger there so you can keep track. And look at the bottom. And in this case, which works out perfectly fine, if you have any greens on the bottom, see, it's the top, that's the bottom. If you have any green middle pieces, in this case I do, the easiest thing to do is look at the opposite color, which is yellow. Okay, now here's the green at the top. We're going to take this yellow, put your thumb on it, and rotate the complete top until it lines up with its yellow piece. Okay, green, yellow, yellow. We want to get it up here. Only thing you have to do, turn it up once, twice. Green's up top, yellow is now lined up with the other yellow. That is in the correct spot. Perfect. Now, and if you have any other ones that are at the bottom, you do the same thing. You rotate the top section until something lines up. In this case I don't have any, and you do that to whatever section is left over, and then you continue on. Now the next possibility is the green, here's the top, the green at the bottom, but it's on the side, it's not facing down. And this is what you're going to want to do to get this up here, because you can't do it the same way. What is this? Green, white. Okay, what I like to do is put that green middle piece facing towards me, rotate the top until I see the white. Okay, you see it's backwards. Now we're going to turn it to the side, because it's easier to turn the cube on the right side if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you'll do it on the other side, but chances are you should just learn how to do it on the right side, and then you can always switch it up later, whatever you're used to. So anyway, let's say in this case, here's the green up top, there's the green and white, there's the white. Obviously if you turn this 1, 2, it'll be in the right spot, but it's going to be in the wrong orientation. So we have to fix that, and the way to do that is you want to, like I said, get it on the right side. You're going to want to move it so it's in front of you, move it up, just a half a turn. So now it's facing you, and since this is where you want it to be, we're going to turn the top. So these 3 cubes are in front, just the top, and then with this green piece here, we're going to rotate it so it lines up where it needs to be, and then we're going to rotate this section back. And the way you check is you see here, okay, white, white, green, 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 and your other piece that you did, if you have any, is good to go and it's in its right spot. Same if you have any other pieces. And that's how you do it if you had a green middle piece at the bottom but it's not facing the bottom, it's on the side. And if you have another one, in this case I do, okay, we're going to do that again. There's green, there's orange, and it's on the side, so we're going to do that again. So we're going to rotate the top 2 until the green and orange match up. There's the orange piece. Turn it to the side. Obviously, if you turn it up, you'll notice that when you turn this whole right piece, it does not affect these pieces. We're not caring about the corners, we're only caring about the cross. So we know that whenever we move this section, it's not affecting anything. And the whole idea is we're going to do that, but we're going to change the orientation of the top. So here we go. We're going to move this green piece to the front, in the middle. We're going to look at that top. These 3 pieces, which we normally could rotate and get rid of, we're going to turn to the front. And then we're going to turn this green piece up. See how it lines up? And then we're going to rotate this back. Bam. There you go. Now you have 3 pieces in the right spot. You double check. Orange is good. The white is good. And then our yellow over here is in good shape. Okay. We're going to take a break here. I'm going to go over the next section, which is when the greens are in the middle.